Aww. Do you hear that? Wow!
It's just a type of Origins of Mega Man Day. Showing off my options, I use dashes R.
Dashes R, mate. Hey, mate!
Anyway, this is like one of my favorite games ever made, and the best Mega Man game in my opinion. Super good. I played this game so many times.
Mega Man X is awesome. And I believe this is the last in the Mega Man X series that's not 7 or 8 that Trevor has to do.
I still have to do 6, but I don't want to.
That's right.
This music, these visuals.
This game is awesome. That speed run.
The speed run.
Trevor's going for the world record today, folks.
Okay, good. So, the reason why you get hit immediately, not only is it faster for the B, but when you get the vial, you have to be at 3 health or lower. So that's why I just ignored that energy pellet just came up. So if you get the vial of 3 health or lower, he'll automatically start doing the attack that moves on the cutscene the fastest.
Oh, wow. Never do that. But you learn something new every day, don't you, mate? For an opening scene, this is not an easy stage.
No, not really.
Then again, in the original Mega Man games, there's no opening stage anyway, so...
I got pretty good RNG. Speedrun! World record! Let's see what Vial does. That was really good RNG!
Dude, thank you, dog. Thank you, base dog. Who dat?
Oh. Anyway, I used to speedrun this game a couple months ago for fun. I was actually pretty decent at it. Like, the world record now is a high 35 for 100%, and I had a 38:30. So I was only 3 minutes and 30 seconds off it, so I feel as if I was pretty proficient. I'm not going to get anywhere close to that time now, because I haven't played this game in literally months. But there's just some things you don't forget.
You gonna get Hadouken?
Yeah, that's the fastest way.
Oh yeah, because all those bosses afterwards. That glorious music.
Yeah, and the fact that you get Hadouken, like, even before the Sigma stages, makes the rest of the game pretty easy.
Does it work on the final boss?
No. But it does work on the dog and Sigma's first form, though.
So, question on the part, guys. What's your favorite Mega Man game? Is it one of the X series? Is it one of the original series? Is it Legends? I'd have to say Legends. Legends is so good.
Yeah. I would say that the classic Mega Man games are better as a series, but Mega Man X 1 and 2 are better than all the classic Mega Mans in my opinion.
That's fair. Don't forget the Mega Man Battle Network games, which are super good.
They are also very good.
Most of them are good.
The only bad series is Star Force. Just because it's EXE but dumber. They take all the ingenuity and like the tactics out of EXE and then you have Star Force. See that shot disappear?
The most helpful thing ever in the world, right here.
Yeah, that's why you do this stage immediately. Time to go Sonic Fest.
I mean, are there times where, like... I mean, can you beat any other stage before this without the dang dash?
Yeah, actually every single level, because the dash is optional and you don't know which one to pick. Every stage is built for no dash. Dang. So, only the Sigma stages expect you to have the dash.
That's crazy. And that's... Oh, I was going to mention on the Mega Man 1, but then I finished up. That's one of the only possible design flaws of these type of games, of these types of Mega Man games, being that they have to expect you to have a certain thing, or not have a certain thing, you know what I mean? And it's just, it makes it kind of difficult.
I'm just gonna play it safe. That wasn't safe at all.
Can you hit him a second time during that move?
Yeah.
I like how the penguins on the ground take way more than he actually does.
No, when he touches you, it takes a lot.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was thinking about that, because, like, I was watching video game channel Aqualung Game Reviews, check it out. He has a review up of every Mega Man game.
Are you sponsoring him?
Dude,
or is he sponsoring us?
I just really like Aqualung, man.
He's pretty good. Yeah.
I watched every single
He
one.
has very dry humor, though. If you're expecting some guy to make funny faces and...
Cutie pie.
What's the next stage? I don't remember.
He has dry humor, but I like it. I can just have it on, I can go to sleep to it, or
yeah,
I can watch it during the day.
I appreciate that humor, because I have a bit of it, but a lot of people wouldn't.
Yo, Trev, go to the left, there's a secret. Oh, can't you get it yet?
No, I can do it. You don't go left immediately.
Oh.
Just watch.
Sorry, mate.
You need to have a certain height on you.
Sorry, mate. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, right, I thought you could just climb up it. So, for those of you unfamiliar with this game, there is a heart container in every stage. There are 4 E-tanks. I think one Trevor's getting in here, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And there are how many, upgrades?
There's 4 upgrades. Helmet, legs, body, and arm.
One of which Trevor already got. I believe there's also an upgrade in here.
Yeah, you get the helmet.
So this stage is packed. Some stages only have the heart container. And then there's a 5th upgrade, which you'll see later. But yeah, anyway, not shilling Aqualung anymore. The one design flaw would be, like, they have to expect you to not have something. You know what I mean? Until the very end. If that makes sense? So, like, only the Dr. Wily stages can use everything to its advantage, because you can pick whatever you want.
Yeah, the nice thing about X2 is that you have the dash immediately without the leg upgrades, so they do make the level design more for the dash than anything.
Still, there's
But there's stuff like this right here, you're supposed to have the dash, because you can't get to it without it.
And there's stuff in other games, like, I don't know, like, even, like, I just played Mega Man 1, you need to have Gutsman thing to get the wire, and it's, like, very specific in the order that you have to do it, kind of thing. But then you go to the Dr. Wily stages, and they use everything you have in the entire game, and that's why you're like, whoa, these stages are, like, cool, come on. Use everything. It's just kind of neat.
Man, this music, though.
I wrote the soundtrack.
Yo, look what we were just talking about.
Oh yeah, and you can switch between left and right. It's so sweet. Are you not using it?
What? Oh, his weakness isn't. His weakness is not frost.
Oh, is there a reason you do this?
Yeah, to get the helmet. To focus on talking.
Sorry. Oh, his weakness is the Buster.
No, okay, so this game, I didn't explain this. There's a thing called dash pelleting, that when you have a dash, your pellets get twice as strong. So if you're in the middle of a dash, or jumping while you're dashing, your pellets do 2 damage to most bosses.
So that's why I did that then. Intriguing.
Yeah, obviously the fastest way to kill him is with Sting Chameleon, but you don't do that.
Flame of Mammoth. goodness. We did play this game so much. This one in particular. We had all the, you know what? The funny thing is we didn't have all the original Mega
We did
Mans.
not have X3. Yeah.
Well, no, I was saying we... Originally, when we were growing up, I don't know if we had any of the NES ones, or maybe only 2. I kind of forget. But we had X, I remember. I specifically remember buying all or almost all of them from Funko Land when I was like 16 or something like that. But I kind of forget if it was... But I know this was our first one. Like, this was like the Mega Man game for us. And a lot of like low 20s and mid 20s people, this would be like their first Mega Man game. Because like X2 was less popular because it came out way late in the system's life. And X3 apparently wasn't very popular at all because it's impossible to find.
Yeah.
So everything's on fire here unless you beat the penguin, right?
Yes. And it makes the stage a million times harder.
Which is why we've never seen it on fire, because the penguin's the first thing you're gonna do. Interesting. I like stuff like that too. I wish they programmed that more into Mega Man games, where like beating another boss helps you with not just like your ability you get, but something like that. Like it changes the stage, you know? It'd be very... It would do even better. I think Mega Man 9 did that a fair share. I'm almost done.
Well, my water.
More water.
It's hard for me to talk while playing this game because it takes... Not like super hard, but it takes some level of concentration.
This boss would be pretty difficult if he didn't have his weakness. There's certain bosses that, like, if you didn't have their weakness, you're like, wow, this would be so hard.
Yeah. These are the games that, without the weaknesses for a lot of things... Well, we were just playing a game where the weaknesses crippled the bosses, and this game isn't one of them, but they certainly do help a lot.
Yeah.
Later Mega Man games like X2 and X3 only do 2 pellets of damage, as opposed to... What do I do next? Oh wait, no, dang it. That sucks. I guess I'll just revisit this stage. Oh, I don't have the... So you have to come back here with the boomerang, because you need to get it for both the sub-tank and the...
Don't you have exit, or can you only get that once you beat the level?
No, I would have to die. So I'm just going to do this stage.
I thought there was an exit ability.
There is an exit ability, but you have to beat the stage beforehand.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a big deal. It's like an extra 30 seconds.
I'm this boss, by the way. It's just who I am in video games. I'm just this guy. He looks kind of Asian. I don't know, man. His eyes are really... I don't know. You think they did that on purpose?
Maybe.
I think they did. Not overkill.
You'll see me use this move a lot because it's really good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, you can actually get this. This will actually save him time.
That's right. I think I always got it that way. It just took forever.
What the crap? Go down.
You what, mate? So you got the energy to do it.
Yeah, and this is one of the weaknesses that cripples bosses.
Oh, because he freezes. Yeah. This is one of those examples I was thinking of. I think the enemies in this, the bosses in this game are pretty well made overall. Oh, so you can double hit him like that?
Yeah.
Huh.
That sucks. I didn't remember where the spawn points were for those things, so I didn't remember exactly what to do. That's the problem. You remember like the general things about the game, but when you don't play it, whatever, it's hard to go through it really fast.
Oh, the most crippling one that I can think of in the series history is clearly Armored Armadillo. I mean, that one. That one, how can you even beat the boss without his weakness?
Yeah, he's the hardest boss without the weakness, but then the easiest with it. I guess that's what they were going for.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I should have went with just the safe strat of just waiting until he was done with his animation of breaking out of the ice, so it's really safe. But I wanted to do it fast. So this guy's another guy that you also don't do with the weakness, because when you have a charge buster or just a dash shot, it takes 2. So it's pretty fast. This is also, like, in my opinion, the hardest stage.
I don't like the underwater stage, but this stage is definitely the hardest.
Come on.
Do you like when enemies are cool and attack and stuff?
That's epic.
Oh yeah, this part.
Man, this controller is weird.
Really?
It's not... It just keeps doing that.
What, jumping?
No, when I get next to a ladder, if I hold up right or up left, it just stops. Oh, check out this glitch. It's really weird.
Oh, it doesn't hurt you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So when you do an auto wall kick off of it, it doesn't do any damage. In fact, you can do something... I missed. I'm not gonna try. You can go through those things while you're in a invisibility frames animation.
Wow, somebody who played this game a lot figured that one out. Because of their speedrunning, they were probably like, I'm bored of this part. What can I do?
Yeah, it's something you just can't avoid.
Dang. How else are you supposed to get that? Are you supposed to come back with the...
I guess with the boomerang.
Yeah. That's how I always did that one. I never knew. I never figured out the ice thing.
Come on.
Does the Super Nintendo slow down? I forget. Lol. Oh yeah, I already tried Gradius 3 and died a million times with this so hard.
Let's scream.
Yeah, pretty much.
You were pretty mad.
Dude, it's so hard! Good move, guy. I'm just gonna disappear more times. Also the explosions.
Yeah, if he gets closer, he does like a up chuck and you hit against the wall. It takes a lot, so you have to be a little bit careful. Next is Stink Chameleon. Time to get the body armor.
Oh yeah, folks.
Oh yeah, there's something called waterless. To get the heart tank, you're supposed to go through Launch Octopus's stage and get the basement flooded in water so you can jump to the heart piece. But in this, you use the charged up ice thing at a specific spot. It's pretty hard, so I'm gonna probably fail it a couple times.
Huh. Wait, was it waterless?
Because there's no water in the basement.
Oh yeah, I remember. Because you have to go through that stage first. Okay, gotcha. This guy.
I think you... Okay, I kind of remember the number 18. You use 18 boomerangs. 12, Just in case, I'm just going to use 16.
Why?
Dash pellets are the strongest. You'd be surprised. You'd think that the Hurricane move would be the best, but it isn't because this guy has a lot of invincibility frames. He only takes damage when he flashes white. So there's times when I was hitting him actually too fast, so it didn't count as a shot. There's a lot of things you learn about this game when you play it a million times. But I have all 5 body armors now, so it's pretty cool. All this one does is reduce damage. So there's no water here, so you're supposed to free up the first 3 blocks. Stand over here, get on this. Ah, I made it. That's awesome.
I just die.
No.
Oh. Wait, so there would be water there if you beat that first?
Yeah, and the water would propel you forward a little bit better.
Oh, okay. Dang. So what's the hardest thing in a speedrun to do correctly the first time?
There's a trick that I'll show you in the third Sigma stage that you skip Armadillo's fight, and it's pretty tough to do, so I probably will not do it. But this game doesn't have a lot of tricks, it's just really execution heavy. You just have to do everything right. And then once you get to like a time of like 37 below, you have to sort of get lucky too. This is another crippling weakness.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. You just do the same thing over and over again.
Too fast.
Man, doing that perfectly looks cool.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, mate.
Question of the part. How are you guys enjoying this game?
You liking it?
I like it.
Can you do it better? If so,
probably a lot of people could do it better.
Link below.
Armadillo. Oh yeah, I have to go back to Stark Mandrill. Remind me if I forget after this stage. Oh, also I had to do the revisit of Ice Penguin.
Ice, yeah. Spark and Ice, mate. So you always have to revisit Ice, right?
Yes.
And it's funny because when it's a game so contested like this, even something like... What are you doing? Even something like the slowdown can affect the overall time. Unless you're allowed to not play on Super Nintendo.
For this game, actually, the emulator pretty much it simulates the lag good enough that emulator is accepted. Other games like X2 and X3, emulators are not accepted.
So that's interesting. If you think about it, it's like even something like that like affects your. You know what I mean? Like obviously you wouldn't want to be hurt, but like even that affects.
Oh god. Yo.
That's why I think a Gradius 3 speedrun is possible, because not only is it really impressive to not die, but you have to somehow not have slowdown, which means not shooting all the time, you know?
Yeah.
I think it could affect it quite a bit.
Okay, so to get the Hadouken in this game, you have to see that energy pellet on that ledge with full health 4 times when you have everything completely unlocked. But it does count that visit, even when I don't have everything, because the game's cool.
How would anyone ever figure that out? Ever. In the history of the world?
Yeah.
I mean, ever.
And X2 is even more obscure to get the Shoryuken, if you remember. You have to have full health with everything unlocked and go through a wall.
Oh, yeah.
Spencer is currently eating really tiny pieces of popcorn because he's really hungry.
I'm still, because I'm on kind of a diet.
Okay, I gotta do the two
I'm not
visits.
letting myself eat cool stuff. And I allow popcorn as acceptable. Because it's like low or no butter ones. Also, I like to snack, so it's better than, I guess, any other snack that's not like a really healthy one like fruit, which I have been eating more of. I don't really like fruit. Like, it's okay.
What? Fruit is pure sugar.
I don't have like a hankering for it. I don't know.
That's weird because fruit's not even like, I mean, it has the vitamins and stuff in it, but sugar is literally just pure, simple sugar. So it's not even like that great for you.
I like vegetables way, way more. So I'm good on that end. I'm not unhealthy that way. I really like vegetables. I don't know. Stuff like watermelon is awesome. Oh, you're supposed to revisit the Smart Mandrill stage.
Oh, thanks.
Yep, no problem.
I guess I didn't really have to do this.
Is that the official thing you have to do?
I guess so.
I don't know if there was a way around. Is it just there?
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Now